So what are me variables? Me variables are variables within toggles that are very much like your typical variable in a template or signature, except that the value you enter for the first time will be saved to your account and automatically filled in anytime the variable is used again within another template or signature. You can update the value by simply modifying the input field for the variable after inserting a template or signature that uses the me variable. If you're a part of a toggles team or organization, me variables are very useful as they allow for templates and signatures to be created and shared with others and have values used for the variables that are specific to the end user. All right, let's get into using me variables. First, I'm going to go ahead and create a new template that is going to use a me variable. We'll call this one out cold outreach number 2, and we'll click next. And here's where we're going to create our template. Again, you have the help icon here, which will explain how you can use the editor. Under the variable section, you will see information about how to use me variables. So you prefix the variable with me, colon, colon, and then any variable name. If you use a variable that is already a me variable that has already been defined, it will look at your account to see if there's a value saved to it. And if there is, it will automatically use that value when you insert a template or a signature that uses that variable. So let's go ahead and paste in our new template. So here you'll see we start off with a couple of regular variables. So we have prospect first name, prospect department, prospect company, and pain point. But down below, you'll see where we are using our me variables. So I have a me calendar link and a me first name. The calendar link could be a link to my Calendly calendar, and obviously my first name. It's not going to change, so I'd rather not have to type that in every single time I use this template, so I'm going to use the me first name. Go ahead and create this template, and we'll close out of the Manage Template screen. And I'm going to go ahead now and create a new rule that is going to use this. So we'll go ahead, create a new rule. I'm going to do cold outreach number 2. Click next. And here's where we'll add an action. We want to insert a template, so I'm going to click the template action type, and we get a drop down where we will see the templates that we have available to us. We just created cold outreach number 2, so I'm going to click that. We could go ahead and add other actions if we wanted, but I'm just going to start simple with this and create the rule with just the single action. We'll see that that action or that rule is created. We could edit it if we wanted to or delete it. I'm going to go ahead and close out of the Manage Rules screen. And now let's go ahead and use our template that has me variables. So I'm just going to compose a quick email, send it to myself, demo me variables. And I'm going to take a look at our cold outreach number 2 rule here, and we'll see that it's going to insert that template. So let's go ahead and toggle our rule on. We'll see a new screen pops up here. That is to enter the values for each of the variables that are part of the template. On the left-hand side, we see that our template was inserted, but it still has our variables. So let's go ahead and fill out this form. So prospect name, and now we get to the me variables. So here's my calendar link. I'm going to go ahead and paste in my Calendly link, and I'm going to move down to my first name. I'm going to insert Cody, which is not going to change, obviously. And my calendar link isn't going to change very often either. So I'm going to have these be saved to my account. And then every time I go ahead and use these same variable names within other templates or signatures, or if I insert the same template into another email, it's going to go ahead and automatically pre-fill these values. So let's click Finish. And we'll see that on the left-hand side, our email was updated with the values that we entered. I'm going to go ahead and click send, and that will show up. But I'm going to go ahead and compose a second email, just a quick demo here. We'll go ahead and send it to myself again. And I'm going to go ahead and enable the cold outreach rule number 2 again. And when I do that, you'll see that in this add-in pane where we are entering the values for the variables, that the bottom 2 me variables have the same values that I just previously entered. These are persisted to your account, and they'll be available on any machine that you're using your Outlook account with toggles installed. So you don't have to enter these values again. And that's how you use me variables within toggles.